in this situation, we're going through the whole journey. So you buy in your 206 a share today, you have access to the racing equity and you have access to the breeding. So hopefully he runs well, he stands at Spendthrift, he gets a lot of good mares, and we're happy to have up to 12,000 people along for the ride.
What's your greatest expectation?
Well, my greatest expectation, of course, is a drawing away kind of win. Is what we're looking for. I've been blessed to have gotten on him a few times in the morning. Man, extremely athletic.
But we had this discussion in-house, and we all kind of have the same mindset that Authentic hasn't peaked yet. Do you have the same impression?
Oh yeah, no, without a doubt. I mean, he's certainly getting better. I think this first couple of races, he did it all on talent. You know, he was just so much better than they were that he just drew off and won pretty handy. But he's starting to learn how to run now and how to do things a little different, and which he'll just get better and better as that goes on.
Do you think with this horse's mental psyche, knowing that he's had a few of these quirks, that being that the Derby is later in the year, that's an advantage?
I think it is for him. I really do. It gives him a chance, of course, to run again and to go a little bit further a few more times, and hopefully once he learns to just kind of get into a big, comfortable, beautiful stride, a really nice rhythm, I see no problem with him getting the distance. Although I've only worked him a half a mile, Sarge, so I can't honestly tell you how far he really wants to go until we actually do it. But he's already shown that he'll get a mile 8. It wasn't like he completely folded the other day. I mean, he ran a really, really good race to be second the other day. AP Honor just jumped up and ran a huge race. They act like they'll get the distance. It's just a matter of getting them to do things right early on.
Tell us about his personality.
Very sound, very healthy. He's a horse that's always alert. We run him with earplugs in him at all times, and so just like American Pharoah. But he's light on his feet. His athleticism, and he can put you wherever you want.
In reference to, let's call it a perfect world until July 18th, what would be the workout pattern for this horse?
They forgot to put his earplugs in yesterday, so he got a little rank early.
That's great news.
And so he was ranked, but I told Greg to sneak away from the pole, but he was fresh because I had Mike work him the last 2 times. The last time I said, work him a half, but let him do a little something this time. And he went really slow, so the horse was really, really fresh yesterday. But he came back and he handled it well, and so he'll probably just go slower. He won't work a 111 again. Mike Smith, when he worked him, he said he figured him out right away. He said, you got to keep your hands down and do not move. If you move, he's gone. The whole key is keep him healthy. But I think now I've got him in a situation. I love his situation. And by September, he ought to just be really just right on.
What physically and mentally made him a standout upon purchasing him originally?
Well, I think for us, first of all, he looks like an Into Mischief. Into Mischief tends to stamp his offspring. He's done that in this case with kind of a little bit of a modification. This horse was a horse that we felt like had a little bit more of a body style that might get him 2 turns. He's a little bit leggier, a little bit lighter type, as Bob said.
When you think Authentic and you look forward to him down the line, what is that great expectation? And what do you think makes him that type of horse that could fit into the Into Mischief mold?
Well, as Mr. Hughes that owns Spendthrift likes to say, this is a great business because you're always looking forward. And the Into Mischiefs give you an awful lot to look forward to. But again, Into Mischief's already showing great promise as the sire of sires. And for people not familiar with that term, and that whole concept, that's really, really a big deal to us here on breeding farms. We are looking for the son of the last great sire. We want to find the next one, and it's very often found in sire lines. It's a game that takes a little while to prove out, but it gives you something to look forward to. It's very exciting. And again, we think this is a horse that's got every opportunity. He's an elite talent, a great looking horse with a very good pedigree. He's got we're going to give him every opportunity to be any kind of sire that he can be.